Alright, let's do this again. I don't know how this is gonna come out. I'm recording on my phone. I have a camera, but I bought it when I was 15. I'm now 22, and it needs actual batteries. So once this batteries, like AA batteries, so once they run out and they run out fast, you have to get another one, and it overheats, and it's just a lot. So yeah, today I am on my 3rd day of my period, so it's took a bit for me to get the motivation. I'm gonna do back and arms, I think. I asked my boyfriend to give me a suggestion because I didn't really know and I needed the motivation. If somebody else told me, it's like accountability, you know? Which is also why I'm doing this video. I think I'll film myself every day, even if it's just stretching. I don't want to overwork myself because I don't want to get myself to the point where I quit again. I've done that a lot for the past few years, and I owe it to myself and everybody who cares about me to take care of myself. So that's what I'm going to do. You have to be accountable. You have to be open and honest with yourself and everybody to live a happy life. So I'm gonna start doing that. I wanna get happy. Okay, so I am gonna try this video by Gabriella Whited. And actually it's not back and arms, it's back and shoulders. So I'm gonna do this back video, see how it is. I like to try out different things, you know, it doesn't make you bored. I used to stick with the same person who was amazing, Blogilates, but then you start to lose motivation because you see the same thing over and over again, at least me. And if you're not doing great, oh, also, I've had this laptop since I started my freshman year of college, and I bought it with my financial aid. And I've now graduated with my bachelor's, and I just broke it, so it lasted about 4 years. Alright, so I finished my workout. I only did those 2 videos. I don't think I showed you the second one. And that one, most of the workouts, I was balancing on, if you want to see, it's kind of embarrassing, but I have this hanging here, and then my phone goes in here, and it leans here, and it leans over, and then I used one of these packs of poison to balance it because it was off balance, and it was in the view the whole time. And I deleted it out of anger, but maybe I can retrieve it again and see. Oh, so this is Smalls, my baby. Okay, so take 2. I took that video of Smalls and I turned it back to me, and I guess it stopped. Anyway, I did those 2 videos, and that was it because I'm telling this whole story again. Like I said before, I've been on and off working out, but recently I also, right before Christmas, I got my wisdom teeth extracted, my bottom 2, and that was some horrible pain, and you can't work out, you'll mess up the healing process and everything. So yeah, I went through that, and then while I was still recovering before I could get my stitches removed. One had fallen out on its own. I got COVID. It was mild, so I only needed to recover for I would no longer be contagious after 2 weeks, so, but then those 2 weeks doesn't mean that you feel great afterward anyway, so I had really horrible back pain. I had a bit of a cough, but more than anything, it was my back. Was in so much pain. Like, right now I'm on my period and it's not the same. It was just like, I felt like I couldn't even get out of bed. It hurt so bad. So when I was trying to do yoga, because before the extractions I was getting into yoga because I kept stopping with working out, and I was like, I want to try something new, and I fell in love with yoga for a brief period, and that's kind of stopped because of COVID. It was really painful to do, and now I feel like I'm kind of scared. It was just really, it hurt a lot. But yeah, that's the reason why I was like getting back into the grind, and then I stopped. So these 2 videos I think were enough for me. I mean, right now my shoulder hurts just holding up the phone. Anyway, yeah, I had breakfast. I had chorizo and eggs burrito with a protein shake. I'm vegetarian, so I need to get my protein in, and I was doing the math, and it's actually pretty hard to get enough protein in unless you're eating a whole bunch. I also have gastritis, and it's hard. I guess I'll show what I have for dinner. Vegetable spring rolls. So right now I'm just doing some administrative work. I just started school again. No, I decided to go back to school. I actually just graduated last spring quarter for UCs. I also went to UCR for public policy, and I thought I was going to be a social worker, but I actually changed my mind. I still have that in the back of my back pocket if I ever want to use it again, but really not. It's just, I guess, another little badge on me to make my resumes look better, but I decided that the only thing that actually makes me happy is what I should do. Duh. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm doing theater. I've already enrolled into 5 classes, and I'm trying to figure out my financial aid, and it's a little difficult, so we'll see if I can even go back to school. Without it, I can't afford it. Anyway, I showered, as you can see. I put on all my face oils. I'm trying to get back to that routine too, you know, build lots more routines, healthier, happier life. And I'm wearing my Hippie Feet shirt. They employ foster youth, so it's a little bit more on a pricey side, but it's worth it in my opinion. And I'm also wearing these, I call them like Eskimo socks. They make my feet look so funny. I got them in Connecticut when I was visiting my boyfriend. I think I'm actually gonna read first though. I'm on Breaking Dawn. I guess the last month, or yeah, for January, I started the Twilight books again. My boyfriend lent me all his, and we bought the newest one. I think is it Midnight Sun? Yeah. So yeah, we saw it there and we were like, we should get it. And so I decided to read them again. Actually, I don't think I ever read them all. I think I only read Twilight and maybe, oh, I remember. I read Twilight, the book, and then the report. So when I wanted to read the next one, my mom's friend actually, I don't know how, had them burned. I don't know if you could buy CDs, because it was kind of like Audible then, years ago, probably 10 years ago or more. They're like burned voiceover books. And I don't know if you could buy like CDs, but she had them burned. My mom's friend had them burned onto CDs and she gave them to me. So I was actually listening to New Moon. I don't know if I ever finished. There's like a few CDs. And so yeah, I think that's the farthest I went, which is good because in Eclipse it starts getting a little more than PG-13. So I'm glad I was exposed to that at 12. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read it. All the clothes I have to hang up now. I have to hang things randomly everywhere because I don't have a rack and my room is way too small for one. So, also, this is my man's merch. Pirates of the Caribbean, TLEV. I love it. I've got my Nirvana shirt. This is a take 2. I don't know what happened. Something keeps happening where I'm recording and then I look back down and it stops. Also, voices you're hearing, my parents and my grandma's here, and always having a full house. Our house is just full, always. Got my workout gear, because this material is just not supposed to dry. These I also don't put in the drawer because like those and this shirt. I like to keep them oversized and the color. And of course my bra. Doing laundry right now. Today feels good. Feels like I've actually been up, which is weird. I cleaned a bit. The room isn't perfect still, but there's a lot to do. Doing this, I think, actually gives a lot to do and makes me feel way less bored and less alone. Like I get what people are watching me, and I'm like, you're just staring at a camera, but you're not alone. It's just nobody's there, but like you're still talking to somebody. So I get it. All right, so reading, Breaking Dawn, and at first, I'll probably talk about it more when I finish the whole series. But at first, I thought it was pretty immature and childish, you know. It reminded me of things I liked when I was a teenager, written by teenagers, like fan fiction. But then I saw her words, and I guess the mind of Bella also maturing, and I kind of get it, like it matures with her, not only as she ages, but as she understands the world more through other people's eyes, and consequences of things, and love. It's very interesting. Very emotional, because at first, like I said, I thought it was childish, so I was like, ugh, I don't know if I can do this, but now I'm like, hooked. Now ending the day with planning. Okay, so I have my whole day planned for tomorrow. Scratch some things out because I messed up, of course. Whispering because my grandma's sleeping in the other room and everyone else is sleeping. It's 11:45. I'm just gonna add this last clip and then I'm done for today. And then tomorrow I'm gonna finalize the edit, and I think I might vlog again. It gave me a lot to do. So, yeah, let's get happy together.